Priorat is a surprising area because of its position, watching over the Mediterranean from the height of Montsant. In these slate lands, the monks of La Cartoixa de Scala Dei, 8 centuries ago, marked the limits of the terrain of today's flourishing Priorat qualified designation of origin. A region where the social and economic life revolves around agriculture, and particularly around wine. In 1974, the Food and Agriculture Organization recognized the Priorat's unique qualities and conditions to elaborate one of the best wines of the world. A place where passion and wisdom enable a miracle to happen, the creation of a great wine. Our wines are born and aged here, combined with time to convey the essence of a young and modern cellar which respects tradition and, from harvest to harvest, refines its art. In 1997, the history of La Conreria de Scala Dei started to be written thanks to the vision and effort of a group of people who were strongly tied to this land and shared the same dream. A dream which came true with our first 4 acres of vines in Scala Dei, millenary cradle of the wine culture of the Priorat. The name of La Conreria itself carries a history and a legacy that brings us face to face with tradition. The orientation of the sun, the height, the air, the type of Conreria stone, and the small details that create a fine result, we can obtain more nuances and complexity for our wines.
Per nosaltres és essencial crear vins de moltíssima qualitat. Amb aquesta terra, la llicorella, aconseguim la màxima concentració de fruita i de mineralitat que, juntament amb el nostre esforç i dedicació, traduïm en vins equilibrats i elegants, com ha de correspondre als grans vins.
In La Conreria de Scala Dei, we harvest manually, dedicating our utmost attention to respect the particularities of each small parcel and guaranteeing a good selection of the grapes, vine by vine. In the cellar, we continue with the accurate and respectful process, emphasizing the selection of grapes to delicately extract their essence and capacity. This traditional way of working, based on a humble and coherent culture, both at the vineyards and at the cellar, is what gives uniqueness to our wines. Now, our wines are appreciated in more than 32 countries, with important acknowledgements from specialist critics. Las Brugueras, our first wine. This land has given us more than its name. It may have been the land that chose us to create Las Brugueras. Perhaps the real author of this wine is the vineyard itself. La Conreria. It expresses in its purest degree the terroir of the Priorat. It is a well-made, harmonized wine full of sensory nuances from varieties that display different expressions according to the different terroir. Jugiter. It is intensity taken to its maximum expression of quality. Selected vines, selected grapes, vines which give their best. Jugiter selection, old vines. We obtain this great wine with our centenary vines, balanced, fine and definite, conquered through the experience of different generations, guided by the love for a land. In its 1,000-year history, the Priorat has known how to adapt, making its characteristic terroir its main source of wealth. We invite you to meet and share our universe. La Conreria de Scala Dei.